It's interesting how now that I'm getting my health together, making it more of a priority, that other things start coming into play, and it makes me really want to do better with other areas in my life. And this week I want to focus on doing first things first. And I read this, The 7 Habits of Highly Effective People, and he was talking about how we need to put our priorities in line. And I was kind of writing down like how I'm using my time. I just realized that I wasted so much time on Facebook and Instagram, and it was really pretty much a habit to just check it, and then like 40 minutes could just go by like just a blink of an eye. And so after I noticed that, I decided that I was going to be more purposeful in my time. And so I followed this little program where I am putting in line the different roles that I have in my life that are important, from the most important to the least important. And I'm really excited to start this and kind of put it into place this week. I even went to the skate park. My son is really good at scootering, and he even does backflips and stuff, and he's really awesome. And I don't go see him very often, but now that I'm feeling better, it doesn't bother me that bad to be in the heat. I was tolerating the heat a lot less the bigger that I would get. Anyway, I went over and I was watching him, and usually when I sit on the bench, I would get on my phone and I would just scroll through it. And this time I was like, no, I'm gonna watch my son scooter. It was actually really nice to be able to see him and watch him interact with his friends and watch him do his tricks. And I didn't have to have that busyness in my mind all the time. It's just, I know it's such a weird concept, but I'm just wasting so much time. So this program is going to help me. First of all, I have to take care of myself physically, spiritually, emotionally, and socially. And that needs to happen first. And so I can set goals according to those things. And then being a wife is one of my important roles that I need to make a priority. Being a mother is also super important. And so also this YouTube channel is it's important to me, not more important than my family, but it's something that I know that I've been inspired to do, and I want to continue to push myself to do better and to learn more about YouTube and how to share what I'm learning with the world. And we'll see what happens with that. But I feel like I wanted to share what is going on in my life this week, because I feel like it is a huge change, and I think I'm going to see a lot of results with making sure I'm not wasting time anymore, and I'm excited about that. I was thinking about little things like just Facebook and Instagram. I can say, okay, what's more important, watching my son scooter or checking Facebook? And Facebook's never important. It is never important. It's just a waste of time, and it's kind of crazy how much time I've wasted doing that. But just writing down like my mission statement and writing down what I want in my life and what's the most important, it makes me make smarter decisions so that I'm actually doing things that matter. I will kind of report back to see how it goes. Everything's still the same, really consistent with my eating. Still drinking a lot of water. I'm still doing 2 shakes. I've just really been proud of myself for coming this far. I don't think that anyone is wanting to admit or even willing to admit how much our health has a play in how we feel in every single way. Emotionally, spiritually, physically, like even socially. All those areas are affected if we don't eat healthy and we don't take care of our bodies. It's kind of a sensitive subject to a lot of people, especially if you're overweight. You don't want anyone to mention it because it's like not something that we want. But if we're eating emotionally and we're getting overweight, there's a reason. Like, you need to search out why you're so sad, what you're trying to cover up. And I know that I've read so many books and they would talk to me about the process of this, and the thing that I was covering up, I didn't even want to see, and I don't think that I could have seen if I didn't have somebody else kind of pushing me to look at my issues and the things that I was not bringing to the surface. So I'm really grateful for that process that I had done to at least bring me to the awareness of what my problem was and what I was trying to hide. I want to bring awareness to people who are like me and figure out how I can make some tools for people that can actually get better, because I feel like a lot of these fitness people, they write these books and they understand it in a way, but they've never been through it. So I'm hoping that I can give a new take on someone who's actually been there, done that. I've felt the way. I've been obese. I've been 300 pounds, and I'm still overweight now, but I know that I'm not going to be for very much longer. And I've never in my life ever felt like I know that I'm going to get there. I know that I'm going to achieve my goal of being healthy, because my belief changed. I want it. I want it more than I want the food, and it's never been the case in my life. So I'm really excited to see where this path takes me and what I can do to share it and bring awareness to people who don't want to see it.